Hello there and thank you for clicking on this video. As you can see today we're going to react to episode 10 of The Bad Batch, and as always I'm super excited because we thought that they're going to be hunting Omega for the rest of the season, or not hunting but saving her, because hunting is something very different from saving, but oh well, that they're going to try and save Omega from Cat Bane or the Kaminoans. But now I really don't know what to expect, so I'm excited, expect the unexpected, which is good, which is a very cool. It's not really a ripoff of The Mandalorian anymore. And of course, as always, if you are into Star Wars, Marvel, Cobra Kai, Riverdale, and many other shows and many other movies, pop culture news, then maybe, just maybe, check out my channel. And then if you like it, maybe, just maybe, of course, perhaps, why not, give me a subscribe. Give me a subscribe. Wow. No. Subscribe. Or maybe not after this. I don't know. It's really up to you. And for people who are actually subscribers or who subscribe, then at the end of the video I'm going to show you the hamburgers that I'm actually making right now. I'm making my own buns. Yes, I made my own dough. I made everything myself except the meat because I don't know. Last time it didn't work out that well, but yeah, I'm going to show you that. But you're only going to be able to see it if you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, then you're not going to be able to see it. That is very simple. Yeah. Okay, let's start with this episode. I saw that the episode is called Common Ground, so maybe they're going to start getting along with Fennec Shan because they both want to protect Omega. So who knows? Who knows? Let's see this episode. That looks so cool. What planet is that? That's not Coruscant, right? No, not Coruscant, Naboo. And these are the uniforms from Rebels. Actually, they had them in New Hope as well. I don't know. Mandatory curfew. Does that remind you of something? We need more people like that. Oh, Rexus. Who? The Bad Batch? But that doesn't make much sense. Unless they have history together. My cat is right now going in front of my screen. Great. Go. Oh. Oh, that was the center of the separatists. Really? They called Sid? I mean, the separatists, they're literally the same side, a different side of the same coin. A bandana. I like Sid. Yeah, let Omega there. But she's probably going to go along, as always. Wow, predictable. Oh, she's really going to stay back. That's good. Rexus. Hey, you both lost the war, so. She's literally 10. She's not helpless, she's 10. She's a kid. What are you two looking at? Oh, they are disappointed. I'm not helpless. Look, kid, I told Dark and Broody to keep an eye on you and keep you safe. Dark and Broody. I love the city. We've never seen even Naboo look different than this. I really love that we're seeing new worlds. That's one of the my, this is one of my favorite parts of Star Wars. The different worlds at the end of Return of the Jedi. I loved it when they showed all world celebrating. It was so nice. Now they need Omega. She's literally a 5-year old or 10-year old. So I guess Omega is like also her intelligence is enhanced. I guess. I don't know. Take the fast as well. Yes, very important. I mean, it does cost money, and Sid, she likes money, so. Ooh. They're going to ruin a perfectly beautiful city. Great. This is what happens when we start living under tyranny. The good guys are going to be the bad guys, and this is a very good lesson for all of you that think that the measures right now in the world are good. Did they catch them? What the fuck? Oh. The vase. Vase. Okay. Walkers are so slow. Like, what's their. I don't know. They've always been so slow. Like, why didn't you make them faster? It's stupid. Oh, don't be mean to her. No. Wrecker just hit him. No. Okay, so the episode just ended, and I think this was a very, very cool episode. It was so uplifting. So I guess the episode was called Common Ground because obviously the Republic, aka the Bad Batch, had to help the Separatists, which were the bad guys, obviously, in Clone Wars. But at the end of the day, I think they realized, we both lost to a bigger evil, and the Separatists were never really like bad. If Count Dooku actually, if Obi-Wan had listened to Count Dooku, then they could have changed things. But because the Republic has always had this ideal, and this episode, as I said, was a very cool. I really like this. I think Nexus, was it Nex Rexus, whatever. I really like the planet. I love it when they show us new planets and new characters, and the droid was very fun, and Omega and Sid, the whole conversation was very cool. And as always, I say that the show is a bit too concentrated on Omega, but this episode was actually the perfect balance, I think. The last episode was actually very concentrated on Omega, but it was still very good. It's not like it was bad. And I don't know if the show would be better without Omega, because apparently they've put Omega in there so the kids can relate, which I think is stupid, because many people say, which is true, that in the original trilogy we didn't really have any kids. So I think it's very stupid that they would put a kid just for the kids, because when I used to watch, when I was very young, Indiana Jones and even James Bond and The Bourne Identity and all those movies, I didn't see any kids in them, and they were still good. And it's not a good argument to put a kid in there just so the kids would like it. That's stupid. And to talk about the 6 episodes that are left from the Bad Batch, I don't really know what to expect, because this episode didn't really bring the story forward, but it was a fun episode, and not every episode has to be this big story forward bringing tool. That was such a bad structure, but you know what I mean. I think we're going to see Fennec or Cat Bane again, or maybe someone else, but I do hope that we get a mind-blowing finale. And I do hope we get a season 2, because the show has a lot of potential, and so far they use that potential in a very good way. But yeah, they can do better, but for now I think the Bad Batch is great. I think they are great. I wish to see more of Echo and Tech. They're lacking any character and story development. I mean, the both of them are great characters, so I don't know what better they can do, but just give them more, more lines and more airtime. But I'm positive, because so far the show has been great. I love it, and I'm excited for the next episode. Let me know down below, did you enjoy this episode? What do you think so far of the Bad Batch? And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Stay tuned for the burger, and I'll see you. Wait, I said that 3 times now. Yeah, and may the force be with you.